Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Welcome to Iowa Live, everybody. Lou on the south side, hanging out with the Greater Des Moines Habitat for Humanity. Les Stohs is here. He's the director of Construction Services, because on a gorgeous day like today, we want to talk rock the block, because Greater Des Moines Habitat for Humanity is rocking the block all over town.
Yeah, it's an amazing program, Lou. We're out here in front of a house that we are wrapping up on completing a ramp, and it will be one of 250 projects that we're going to be completing this year for homeowners that need our help.
Yeah, explain this here. You mentioned the ramp here, and this is something that made the house accessible that wasn't to the homeowner.
Yeah, for sure. Safety and accessibility is really important to our families. If we can add a ramp to the house, that now allows that family to be able to get in and out of the house safely, where otherwise they may have been limited to relying on a neighbor or a friend to be able to get them in and out. Now they have that independence to be able to get back and forth in and out of the house.
Now, they probably realized that they needed something like this, but in a lot of cases, they're just simply not able to afford it.
That is true. Yeah, when we reach our families and help them, we do a home assessment, and we want to make sure that the families understand all the options that are available. And in this case, they had a front concrete steps that was failing on the house.
Sure.
And then with some failing health as well, a ramp just made sense here. And so we try to make sure that the homeowner understands all the options that are available for them.
And how long does a project like this one behind us, how long has this been under work?
You know, they've been on here just a little bit over a week. By the time you tear out the existing stoop and steps,
sure.
There's demo. Then you have to dig footings and stuff like that. So that all takes time, and then you get into the actual construction.
Now, are these the type of projects that you're looking for?
These are great projects. These are good for not only the family, but they're good for our volunteers. They're very engaging. They're life-changing for the families. Yeah, these are great accessibility projects.
Okay, and talking about enhancing the worth of the neighborhood as well too, because this looks really nice, and this is really going to make people open up their eyes.
Yeah, I mean, the ramp is twofold. It does look attractive on the front of the house, but it really gives them that accessibility edge, and that's really the 1-2 punch.
All right, let's talk about the different neighborhoods around the Des Moines area and some of the needs that hopefully you can fulfill.
Sure, we have two immediate events coming up. We have one coming up at the end of April. That'll be in the Oak Park, Highland Park neighborhood. We're looking to serve about 15 families during that event, and we're always looking for volunteers, so we have spots available for that. And then immediately after that, we will be going to Valley Junction for a smaller event. We'll probably be doing around 5 to 6 projects in that neighborhood.
Now, what other type of projects are we talking about here? Because we have this one here, we're familiar with that, but what else can we do? What are some of the other projects we can do?
Yeah, I mean, we want to do things that are transformative for the neighborhood as well. So we'll do siding, doors, windows, paint the house.
Really?
We work with contractors to replace furnaces, water heaters, re-roof the house if it's needed. You know, so we'll do that full house assessment and really understand what the needs might be.
Wow, it's really an amazing project, amazing opportunities. And if somebody is in need of having some of these things done to their home to try to make it either safer or make it a better home to live in, is there a process they need to go through?
Sure, our program is income-based, so there is an application process that they have to go through. They can go to our website, gdmhabitat.org, and then they can navigate from there to find the Rock the Block page, and then there's an online application. They can also call our office, that's 515-471-8686, and we can help them navigate through an application over the phone if we need to.
Yeah, we talked about all the different projects you want to get involved with over the next couple of months, just absolutely amazing. But in order for these projects to get done you need some volunteers. So we need to get the workforce up and going too. How many volunteers are we looking for?
You know, typical event for like what we have coming up, probably 80 to 100
really?
a day.
That many? Yeah, okay.
You know, we want to have maybe 8 sites open a day. And so that's, 10 volunteers per site comfortably.
Sure. And the volunteers, they do not have to be skilled tradespeople, do they?
Nope, not at all. We usually generally work with unskilled volunteers, and we have the leadership that will help them get comfortable in a task and then make sure that they have a good day.
Now, what other ways can people help with Rockin' the Block? If they're not able to volunteer, is there any other way that they can help?
Sure. I mean, we're always looking for folks that want to be able to give financially if they can. people can come out and help serve food at our various events, donations. So, you know, lots of different ways that we can get creative and accept that help from folks.
There you go. Les, thank you so much for everything you do with Rock the Block and the Greater Des Moines Habitat for Humanity.